Hello everyone and welcome to yet more Perpetual Testing. For today's chosen chamber of choice, another one sent to me ages ago, this is Mindflooded by HankyMueller. So a big thank you to HankyMueller for the recommending and for the sending. This one features, sod all apparently. Apparently just deadly goo and the use of conveyance beams. Now if it is actually that minimalist a map, yes it is actually that minimalist a map. Our exit is up there. Nice and conveniently placed, although not entirely convenient, of course, otherwise that'd be too easy, but yeah, we probably need to get up there. It's just a feeling I get when I play this game these days. You normally want to get to the exits. There is the deadly goo, there is the conveyance beams, two of them, pulling and pushing varieties. Both of them appear to have a conveniently placed panel to work with. The last two HankyMueller maps that I played were actually quite difficult. So, since this one seems to have very little elements to its puzzle, it's probably going to be pretty tricky too. The first thing I have to do, however, is stick these into each other, just to make that lovely swirly combined colour pattern, and for some reason that one's significantly more purple. Is that of any use to the puzzle? I doubt it, but do I want to get in there? Hell yeah, look at it, it's beautiful. What would it do? Are they going the opposite way? They look like they're going the opposite way, right? But push... pull. You know what? I still want to get in there. I think it will disappoint me and I won't be suspended in midair, but I will still try to get in there. What else can we actually do that might be puzzle related? There is that side of the room. There is a bloody great fizzler there. Why is there no signage for fizzler yet? Why has no one made that? You know what? Fine, I'll do it sometime. Let's try and get over there to actually see what's going on over there. We can do that with you. Now we should have enough landing space here to get through the fizzler without being dropped into the goo. And we can actually see what's round here. Round here is sod all else, really. We've got a bunch of panels. This really is one of those minimalist puzzles, isn't it? Yeah, and the more minimal a puzzle, the harder I tend to find them. I thought there was a gap up there for a moment. It's actually an illusion with the ceiling. So what can we do? We can actually get back over there because there is a bit of a view here. Which is probably quite significant that you can get back and forth. You don't have to jump in the goo every time, so that's good. Well, we want to we want to avoid the fizzler, but probably conveyance beam out of there, add a bit of a height, conveniently into that door. So I'm guessing fizzler and the big bit of architecture there are actually just a pain in the ass thing to block you from doing that easily. Let's go back over there. You can actually have a fizzler that way. Does it make any difference if you have it that way? There's nothing else to work with around here. Is there anywhere? No, there is actually very little in this map. So this will actually be a lot harder than it looks. At least that's what I tend to find with these sort of puzzles. And HankyMueller, which means it'll be very clever. So I liked having this option more, since that actually took us somewhere. Let's go back over this side. You could, should you want to, drop down into here, narrowly avoiding the goo. Really? Well, that was embarrassing, wasn't it? Let's pretend that never happened and get back to solving this. Yeah, I over-pressed on the W there. Let's not talk about it. Right, so what I was going to say is you can go in there. I'm not going to do it this time. You can go in there and go back around should you want to. I don't want to because that was very embarrassing. What can you do? You can't get to any of those panels even right in this corner, can you? No, you only have the option to get back. Well, you can leave a panel. Leave a panel, there's plenty of panels. You can leave a portal back there if you wanted to. Why would you want to? Clearly, we're going to have to go around this thing somehow. That is there. There's also this bit of mesh, which I didn't mention earlier. That's probably to stop you bothering trying to get into the double beam. Still going to try to get into the double beam if I can. In fact, can we do that easily somehow? Like, if I went in here? This may cause another embarrassing death, but I do need to try it. What colour is this? This is blue, it's a bit orange there. It does absolutely nothing different, because now that I'm up here, I realise they are both going the exact same way, aren't they? Yeah, so that was a huge waste of my time, but more importantly, a pretty big waste of yours too. So let's get back here. Yeah, you can just make that. You can jump out of that beam and land back here. That might be useful, but not at the moment. Let's put that back there. Going over here seems to be really important. In fact, the whole puzzle seems to revolve around going over here. At some point, we need to basically ride that beam back that way, but that side, the fizzler. So, what can we do then? I want to portal all the way back over there again, because it's clear that you can do. Then, if we had the orange, like, here somewhere, leave that there. Yeah, that's probably good. Actually, let's have it a bit further along here. We are a bendy. That is good to know. Then if you were to put... What have I got there? I got blue. So if you stick the orange up there, you can get up there. Why would you want to get up there? We got up there to test the double beam. It was of no use. But you can ride them both around if you want to. Probably useful somehow. I feel like I want that over there still for doing that. So we could have that over there if we came back to here, right? So let's get that and that again. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of back and forth in this one, I think. In fact, I think the entire puzzle revolves around not only that bit of wall, but going back and forth. Basically, that fizzler's in the way, and there is nothing to turn it off. Let's have a portal back over there again. Let's stick one, I think down here is good, since you can line up, but it doesn't really help. Now, if we put the blue up there, you could pull that way. Well, if I pull that way, and we do this, and we do not overpress the W, and we get into here, and we move the blue to U. Don't fuck up, don't fuck up. Thank you. And that gets us into there, and we've got push that way. Push that way is good if there wasn't a fizzler. We need to be that side to push that way. So I need to be up there to drop into it. So how could you get up there and drop into that? What could I move? I can't hit you from here. I could reposition the orange to go to any point going out here. No, I mean, we could go look at the observation room, but why? No. All that's going to do is drop me in the goo if I go through there as soon as we go through the fizzler. So what you want to go... How'd you get past the fizzler then? I mean, that's clearly the puzzle, right? Is the fizzler is the problem. All I can do is swap that back and forth. Stick the orange back over there and we get the same thing here. I could do the climb up the wall. No, because that's going to push me that way and kill me. You could do it with the orange, though. You could climb up the wall. Now, why climb up the wall when you can pull to the ceiling? That's pretty much the same thing. So I want the orange one in here, and that'll at least get me the height to go across that way. Somehow, the other side of that fizzler. So... Can you really not see anything else from around here? You know what, you could, if you came out a little bit. Can we have you a little bit more like here, so I don't grind along the wall? We get along to here. What have I got where? If I put blue there, just catches you in time. I hate doing that. It's always nervous. Right, so that will get you the orange over here, right? So then you could have the orange on the ceiling, which would take you upward, and is just going to pull you out over there. So it just pulls me out over here, and we go into the mesh. I could still hit you. That's just going to push me back in. I don't want to go back in. If this mesh wasn't here, you could possibly catch yourself that way and go round, but mesh, and we can't go any lower. I can get off here. Yep, right on that corner. So that feels good, because that at least gets you up, but then you need to go the other way, right? Ah. We need to swap this side. We need to do what we did there, but this side. So let's try and do that. You and you, which does this part again and gets us back over here. Leave that for now. We're going to do that thing again, that side. In fact, we don't have any portals now, do we? Wait, how did I get a portal last time? How did I get a portal? Oh yeah, because we can leave one here, and we can just go around the corner and see it from here. That's how we get that portal that side. Stick you over there. Let's put you anywhere there is fine. So let's do this thing again. Do I want that over there? do I want the orange there? Yeah, we're going to swap, right? So, we're going to swap with the thing. So, let's put the orange there. Pulls you to that. Wish I'd left that much further along now to have more time to get into there. But we're going to go in this, drop down without going too far into the goo. Swap orange to you. Swap orange to you now. Yeah, I haven't messed up which portal's which. That is a record for me so far. That leaves us the portal here, and I want the other one. So we do the thing that makes your asshole clench by going out over the... I just said about putting the wrong fucking portal in the wrong bloody... The amount I've played this game, and I still do that every bloody episode of this crap. Okay, fine. Let's ignore that. Let's put you right along here this time, since that's what I wanted last time. Go back into you, then let's put the blue on you. Does that? We don't want that. We want the blue on you. So we want to pull that way. Then we drop into you, and we put the blue on you there. Yeah, that makes sense. And then we've got what I want, I think. Into you, blue on you. Gets us that this side. Now, do not fuck up which portal is which by placing orange there. Then we're going to swap the blue to the top side one, the orange conveyance beam. Yeah, I really wish there was a map that let you test opposing beams. Someone make that for me. Or at least point me at a map where you can point two of the same beam into each other. I want to see if you can get suspended in midair, and for some reason, I haven't actually played a map with that yet. So if you know one where that is an option, please do inform me. Right, now, what are we doing? We've got orange there. Then we go orange up. Orange up like that takes us up to the ceiling, which pulls us out that side. Then we need to be... we swap to you. Ah, I think I got it. Actually, this one isn't maybe that No, I've not thought this through, have I? Because if we put the orange there now, we just do this thing again. Okay, so let's do all that bit again. I have to do everything again, don't I? Yeah, so blue on you, right across. Don't worry, I'll get there eventually. I think I've worked it out, actually. I think I might have actually worked it out. We need to go into the wall. We need to go up and then into the wall. That's how we get a horizontal that side. Yeah, because we're going to need a horizontal to that horizontal from that side. Why was that difficult to say? Horizontal out of there, which we can swap to the blue. So let's do that. If you don't know what I mean by that description, don't worry, I'm awful at describing what I intend to do. You and you along there again. Yeah, this should actually be it, I think, if I can do it without misplacing portals. Then we want to put the blue up on you. We ride across this one, we swap the blue, the blue into that panel. Into you. Takes us across here. Then we've got orange there, which we use to do the asshole clenching maneuver over the deadly, deadly goo. And we're going to swap it to blue up there. Yeah, I got to double check that every bloody time now. Takes you back over this way. Yeah, that takes you back over this way. Then you put the orange on the ceiling to go upward. Yes, orange on the ceiling to go upward, and you let it take you all the way up to about there. You go across, and just in time you go that one. And you think about it before you try to do it, and get off into that beam, which you can see would take us neatly to the door. So, fuck, let's do that for the 5th or 6th time. That one, and I could have... Could I... No, because I can't get to it. We need to do everything again. Sorry about that. This way over across. Yeah, I thought this was going to be a puzzle that took me forever, but looking at the time, it's only taken me half the forever that I sometimes take. Actually, these videos tend to be really bloody long, don't they? Right, now we need a portal back over on you again. Over on you. And down there to give me enough time to switch over. Now we left the orange there, so we put the blue up on you. And right across, we're going to move the blue onto this one again. Blue onto you. Like that. Then we use the orange out of the blue, or the blue out of the orange, to ride across the goo. Swap the blue up to the orange panel, or the orange beams panel. Like that. Ride back across. Yeah, nice. That's actually a pretty clever little transition type thing. If I have this right and I can pull it off without embarrassing myself again. Now we move the orange to go upward. And we ride up to about, well, there. Worked perfectly last time. And then we swap the blue to you. And we get into that one. And just in time, look at that. Perfectly lined up with the door. And slide me through the fizzler. Door slam shut behind. That was a nice, actually quite easy. Quite easy compared to the last HankyMueller maps I played anyway. That was Mindflooded by HankyMueller, so a big thank you to HankyMueller for that one. If you want to recommend a map for me to play, then please do so by the usual means, blah blah blah. You should know this by now. And until the next episode of Perpetual Testing, do you think the British Broadcasting Corporation knows what else comes up when you Google BBC? Don't do it. You're gonna, aren't you? Don't. You'll regret it. Or actually, some of you might not. In fact, you know what? Do it, enjoy it. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not your mum.